Everyone, Dave from Corso here on this edition of Sepasoft Solved with my special guest, John from
California
and Alex from
Nevada.
Today we're continuing along the Sepasoft Solved series, and we're going to talk about Recipe Changeover. And Recipe Changeover is one of Alex's specialties. And so, Alex, can you tell us what Recipe Changeover is and how we use it?
Yeah, so the recipe module allows you to build recipes for your production facility to tie, say, to product codes or work orders, and basically build a recipe of set points and variables for your system that you load when you start that particular production run for that product. And that will load everything over to your PLC and to your system and basically set everything up to run a particular product code. So if you're in a food and beverage plant and you're moving from like 12-ounce cans to 20-ounce bottles of soda, you're going to have a different recipe for what your fill set point needs to be for the 20-ounce bottle versus the can. Track variants in recipes and create master and child recipes. So you could have different recipes in different countries, different facilities, or if you have different raw materials that you get in different facilities and you have to adjust your recipes to meet those. You create a master recipe that has the basic foundation and then modified child recipes from there. Basically, we'll have an active recipe that's running and then have an on-deck recipe that's going to go up after this particular production run is done. So we stage the on-deck recipe. When we get the flag that the production run is done, we load the on-deck recipe to active as the active recipe slides out of the production line, and then the operators can move another recipe on deck at that point, and that really reduces changeover times.
And they can pick from things like a hot list or the top 10 items that need to be manufactured over the course of the day. Is how that typically works on site.
Well, and ultimately, I think the best way to go about doing something like that is actually identifying and linking a recipe to a product code.
Yeah.
So every time you say you're building this product code, it knows which recipe to kind of load. And as a process is running and you're starting to change over from one product code to the other, as the first production run is going towards the end of it, and you have two or multiple product codes running on the line, these kind of integrate well together, and the recipe module will know where the recipe is on the line and when to switch over, because it's going to integrate perfectly with the OE module.
And it'll also allow you to track if there's any variances during a particular recipe run, if any set points are different than what they are in the recipe. So you can flag if somebody changed something, or if there's a set point that's different than it should be, the recipe module will alert you to that.
Yeah, and we can send out alerts with that, text messages or anything like that.
And it all very much goes together with the other Ignition, the other Sepasoft solutions, like John talked about the OEE, and it can go with roll with scheduling and everything else in and amongst those. I don't think we should drag it out any further.
That's pretty much the basics.
Simple but powerful module.
Oh, tagline right there. John from California. You want to tell the people what to do?
Yeah, move to California.
He needs more neighbors.
Don't move to California. Changed my mind. No, but like and subscribe. It's going to be here, or it's going to be here, or one of these two.
Cool. Until the next episode, we'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.